What if I told you that being broke isn't just hard, it's mathematically designed to drain you faster? Not unlucky, not irresponsible, not bad with money, expensive. Because when you don't have cash, every single decision costs more in dollars, in time, and in mental energy. And the scary part? Most people never see the equation they're trapped in. Let's start with a moment you probably know too well. You notice a small problem, a noise, a warning light, a crack, a leak. Fixing it now costs a few $100. You don't have it, so you ignore it. You hope, you survive. And weeks later, that small issue explodes into a disaster that costs 10 times more. Was that bad luck or predictable math? This is the hidden rule of money nobody talks about. Lack of cash creates penalties. When you're broke, you don't pay normal prices. You pay survival prices. You buy smaller, worse, temporary solutions that force you to repurchase again and again. The rich don't save money because they're smarter. They save money because they can afford permanence. Ever notice how bulk is cheaper, but only if you already have money? If you can afford the big pack, the price per unit drops. If you can't, you buy small and pay triple. Same product, same quality, higher price. That means inflation literally hits poor people harder than rich people. Not emotionally, mathematically. Now let's talk about the system that pretends to help you. Banks. If you have money, they reward you. No fees, better rates, smiles. If you're struggling, they punish you for slipping. One mistake, one overdraft, one forgotten charge, and suddenly borrowing $5 costs you $35. That's not support, that's extraction. And here's where psychology makes it worse. When money is tight, your brain switches into survival mode. You don't think long term, you think right now. That's why people under financial stress make choices that look irrational from the outside. It's not stupidity, it's cognitive overload. Poverty doesn't just tax your wallet, it taxes your mind. Big purchases? The same trap, just higher stakes. Cars, housing, appliances. If you have savings and good credit, you pay less over time. If you don't, you pay more for worse, and often lose it before you finish paying. You're not buying the product. You're paying a risk premium for being poor, and money isn't the only thing being drained. Your time is too. Extra bus rides, laundromats, long walks to overpriced stores, waiting instead of resting. Poverty adds friction to life. Everything takes longer. And when your time is stolen, so is your future earning power. So what actually breaks the cycle? Not getting rich. Getting a buffer. That first emergency cushion changes everything. Problems stop turning into disasters. Fees stop multiplying. You gain the power to choose the option that lasts instead of the option that barely survives. Cash doesn't just buy stuff, it buys leverage. Here's the mindset shift that changes the game. Stop asking, can I afford the monthly payment? Start asking, what is this costing me over my lifetime? Because the system wants you focused on today. Freedom is built by people who think in totals, not installments. Being broke isn't a personal failure, it's a structural penalty. And once you see the math, you stop blaming yourself and start attacking the fees, the interest, the leaks. One permanent solution at a time. One good pair of boots at a time. If this made something click for you, you're not alone. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this, because understanding the game is the first step to winning it.